today they're just gonna be playing regular. So, I have a great idea that I'm gonna explain to everyone, whenever someone joins. But people who comment, they can comment challenges for me to do in this game. For example, only enter the bunker with water, no other items. Or, for example, only take loot from one side of the house. Or, just like, give me ideas for challenges, and I will most likely do them. So, I already did the atomic drill, and I did a couple of challenges, so I kind of know how to do this. So, we're going to Apocalypse. We'll play a little boy right now. But we'll move, in your comments, whenever you give me a challenge, I'll keep it on normal, unless you say that I have to be in Zarbomber, or I have to be in Little Boy. So make sure you stick what difficulty you want, or else I'm just gonna do normal. Alright. So if you don't know the gist of the game, basically you play as a father named Ted, and your goal is to, at the beginning of the game, get as much supplies as possible, and put it in your bunker. Oh wait, give me a second. I have to swap controllers because this one has a glitch with the movement and may glitch me around. I'll be right there. Alright, there we go. Alright, no more glitch in the movement. Alright, I'm gonna take this and then take my wife. Take the boom, boom. Alright. Grab this. Grab that. Grab that. And grab some water. Go! Suitcase for extra items. I traditionally want the whole entire family. Ammo is very useless. It's only good for trading. Get some food, and then an axe. Get back to the shelter. Alright. Boy Scout book, one of the best items in the game. Oh god, I gotta grab my kids. Oh god. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna grab my daughter and the radio, and I'm booking it back to the bunker. Hurry! Come on! No! Come on! Alright, mission failed. I was too greedy for that radio. I was way too greedy. But let's see what I grabbed. Only the two redheads made it into the bunker. Let's see if I did good on supply. I feel like I did horrible on food and water. I think I grabbed like 2 cans and 1 bottle of water. I won't get to play because the dad has the journal. Alright, let's see how he did. 1 bottle of water. This would have been good other than the fact I had very little food and water. Mission failed. See if we can actually escape this time. Jeez, that's not a good sign if I'm a little boy and I can't even make it into the bunker. Alright. Traditionally, I have like one... Well, I don't know why I say traditionally. Whenever I say traditionally, just imagine I'm saying I usually. But what I do is I usually have the daughter just be the bait. Have the daughter do everything for me, because she usually eats all the food. That's just an assumption from my mobile game experience. This is my first time playing this version. There's whole new scenarios that I have no experience with. Alright. Probably a bad start, but I think I may grab the suitcase and the radio, because there's some very important items. Oh, and that medkit's right there. I'm gonna have to make a couple trips. I died for this video last time. You know what? I'm gonna go for Timmy. Timmy's the MVP. For those of you who watch Cub Scouts, you know what I mean. Back to the shelter. Grab this. Grab this. Go, 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 go. Right. grab my wife and food and water. We're going back to the shelter. Oh god, that's the wrong direction of the shelter. That's a mistake that where every second no. This is looking horrible. Of this. Entertainment. And of that. Go! Alright, I just need my daughter. Hurry! Move, you gosh darn lamp! Oh crap. I gotta go back to the daughter. My daughter. I got 14 seconds. Mary Jane! Hey, let's grab an extra bottle of water while we're here. Run! Go! Alright. I'm pretty sure that was a horrible, like, horrible attempt. Home sweet home. We've made it into the bunker. I hope I got enough food and water. Now, rules. Food and water every 5 days. No exceptions. Except if I send someone out, they missed a feeding day, then I give them food when they come back. That's the only exception to every 5 days. And I have to remember every 5 days, because if you miss water on that 5 days, then mistakes. Be prepared. Oh, family, I'm getting a lot of achievements. Oh! That is 6 bottles of water and 6 cans of soup. Not bad. Didn't get the med kit, sadly. But the poison can be transformed into a med kit, but that's only if you have the empty box, so that doesn't really count. We got our gun, we got the map, we got portable radio, we got our flashlight, we got our axe, we got our suitcase, and I did unlock a challenge where I get a hat, but I don't know what button to do for that. Well, anyway. Day 1. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some stuff was already stocked. So I didn't get the radio. I didn't get those things at the bottom, but they were already down here. And when I got the suitcase, I should have gotten these two. Nice. Alright. These are random notes. These you don't really need to read, but the first few are just talking about what's happened, and the random notes just talk about what happened in their past before the bombing. Oh, he's got a little 4 o'clock shadow right there. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Ted is fine. Mary Jane says she doesn't need anything. Life is hard right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. Nothing new is going on with Timmy. This is where you prepare to go on an expedition, where the next day you'll do it. But I usually do that after it gives me options for an airdrop for a radio, because then I don't lose the gas mask. Because on the early few days, you have to give him a gas mask. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks, hitting them again constantly, like the other one was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they were looking for an antique cup, but they'd got lost and would be most grateful if someone would let them see their map, provided we have one. I've done this scenario all the times on mobile. There's no negatives to this scenario. Let them look at your map. Day 3. Alright. Oh, they gave us a med kit! Nice! Good karma! Nice. Oh, I should probably read that. They seem friendly enough, so we let them have a look at our map. They thank us and offer us some supplies in exchange. We graciously accepted and wish them luck on their quest. Nice. Nothing really new. We never fed a few mushrooms, but we're calling them growing on the walls. We've changed our loyalties. We're about mushrooms now. Should we eat them? This scenario doesn't actually feed them. It's either a 50% chance it does nothing, and a 50% chance that it'll get one person sick. So that's a no for me. Day 4. We should be getting those airdrops anytime now. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Don't need anything for now. Maybe day 9 I'll do the preparing. Nothing new. Tomorrow is their first eat and drink day. Alright. Everyone's looking fine. Alright, Yeah, everyone is like, 5 days is like the longest they can last without water. So now is their food and water day. We need to start, actually, you know what? I'm gonna prepare an expedition. Do I want to prepare? Because I want to get the free soup and water. That would just help with their ancestors. I've read the scenario. Playing distant relatives, but none of them mean as much as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country. There's nothing important here because we don't have the Boy Scout book. One time, something really funny happened, and I stole from the neighbors, and I got their Boy Scout book. But then, a day later, I got a scenario to look in the Boy Scout book for our family photos. Why was our family photos in our neighbor's Boy Scout book? Don't want to question it. So, they ate and drank, hopefully. Did I forget? Okay, I didn't. By the way, if both the adults are dead, it's game over. Both the kids could be dead, it means nothing. Ted or Dolores could be the last one left, and it means nothing. As long as both the adults are still alive, it counts. So I think we're gonna give Mary Jane a little bit of food and, oh wait, no, not yet, because I didn't prepare. Of course we're gonna talk to our son. Timmy's been sitting there just staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe it would be a good idea to have a little chat with him. Of course, why wouldn't I talk to our son? My son, because I'm Ted. I'm Ted now. You may know me as Ted. Oh. This isn't a feature that's in the mobile version. Their hair is like dirty and greasy. Day 9 we'll do a prepare to scavenge because usually it's before day 10 when we get that option. Wait, you know what? I kind of have to prepare because I don't want to risk it. Smell everything. One of our wall bricks got loosened today and revealed a hole. We felt pretty sick. It's the smoke coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? There is multiple scenarios. If you do this, no matter what, if you ignore it, they're just gonna complain. But if you do it, there's a chance something's gonna break out and then break our radio, eat a can of soup, or we're gonna get a can of soup. But since we're a little boy, let's risk it. Nothing happened? Dang it, it broke our radio. I knew that was optional. Frick. Ah, crud. And we don't even have the Boy Scout book to fix it. So, we are gonna have to... Wait, did I prepare yesterday? Okay, I did prepare yesterday. We're gonna give Mary Jane soup and water for her expedition. Send her out. Give her the gas mask because we broke the radio. We're not gonna get the option for the airdrops. And we didn't even get an option to talk to the military that entire time. I knew that it was a risk, but I thought since we were a little boy, we'd have a chance. Alright. This would have given us the option to know that there was no more fallout outside. No radiation. But we don't have a radio. I will survive. Alright. We already fed her before she left, so she's not at risk right now. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted? When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we could probably crack it. Well, technically we have all the time in the world to do it. Shall we try? I don't know in what universe where this would be bad, because if you look at this, if I can click this, it's literally it's literally bolted to our wall and it's been here for a while. What else would be there other than something good? The worst thing you can get in this safe is nothing or money. I know I've gotten a can of soup out of this scenario before, and I think that's what happened because I think there's an extra one behind her head. Yep. Alright. Oh yeah, I never liked this scenario. We didn't think we didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply by simply a card game, but that's what we were offered when a man knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food, we win. 2 cans of flues if we lose. For each of us. If we lose, we'll give him 2 cans. Are we gonna do it? I wouldn't do this even if I did have the cards. And if he's offering people to gamble, why doesn't he have cards on him? That's always confused me on the mobile version. Mary Jane's still out there. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set to the kids? We need supplies, but we're not gonna do them like that. Sooner, rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. I'm not gonna mention how we didn't have... Trade alert! Timmy's salvage comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pub. However, some of them don't even feature Astro Citizen program. but cosmonauts? That boy's eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his treacherous ways and dispose of the blasphemous comics? I never got this scenario before. Should we send Timmy to the wasteland? Oh wait, Timmy alert. Oh yes. No, I don't think we'll send him to the wasteland. Yes, we would send him to the wasteland. Like, why would we send our own son? He was reading a comic book that happened to have commie stuff. Yay, Mary Jane's back. If Timmy was gone the next day because of that mistake, it wasn't his fault. She got a radio and we don't even need the gas mask anymore. Alright. Even though that was literally pointless, because if I didn't make that dumb mistake, let's feed her because she'll die without it, because last time we fed her was a while ago. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. It is figured the phone across the street. Should someone go answer it? Let's send Ted. He seems like he'd have that very, very kind, gentle voice. Hello? When we answer the phone, we could hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from the nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information. When the call was cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. That is the start for the twins ending. So, I'm going to send Timmy out this time. Oh, when we hover over him, it tells them what mostly is wrong with him. Alright. Well, if that's the case, like, he has... I don't think I want to risk it. I think I want to give him food. So let's give him... nothing, because with that, well, the radiation's gone outside, so I wouldn't use a gas mask even if I had it, but I probably would have anyway. Alright. Shelter's looking safe. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know when he will come back. Food and drinking day. I fed him yesterday. Ooh. Okay. So, he'll give us... Okay, stuff on the left is what we'll get rid of. Stuff on the right is what we could earn.
It's gonna be in theaters.
I'm thinking of what we need the most. We do not have any form of... Wait, no. Oh, the stuff on the right is what we'll lose. And the stuff on the left is what we'll earn. Alright. So... that gun for 4 waters, like, how many waters we got? Oh, that's actually a pretty good deal, but if our axe breaks, we won't have any defense from raiders other than that poison. That's a pretty tempting deal, because... we're low on water. You know what? I've died from dehydration a lot in this game. We're getting rid of our gun for those 4 waters. Alright, that looks good, having all that water. But we're gonna need to get more soup soon. Timmy, please come back with soup. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in here, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good it would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves lost in more trouble, if that's even possible in the situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. You know, duh. Notice how they said had, meaning Timmy's probably dead. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Yep, there's nothing that can go wrong with this scenario. Those are my objectives. Those were never in the mobile version. We're gonna make contact. We have made contact with the military. Now, it's random what items you'll need. For example, sometimes you'll need cards, sometimes you'll need the axe. It's really random of what supplies you'll need in order to do it. Sometimes you, like always, you need the radio, obviously. When's Timmy coming back? Life in a shelter can really put a strain on personal relationships. Privacy is a forgotten, impossible concept now. So even if you wanted to clear the air, well, even in the most private conversations, we are guaranteed an unwanted audience. Dolores and Ted could really use a quiet moment of peace. How about a picnic in a nearby park? I think this is an achievement. I don't think there's any negatives to it, because I don't think they can get radiation sickness from you know, going on a date. Nope, no achievement, but I guess they went out. Nothing like a romantic outing, ruined post-apocalypse park, giggling, whispering, sweet nothings, shared from tomato soup. At least that's how Ted remembers it. Dolores is unwilling to comment, but they both feel better today, so clearly that's what happened that lifted their spirits. Alright, I think it just helps their sanity. Alright, they're good for now. Mary Jane has been caught sneaking water and sneaking out. Okay, I thought you were sneaking water. Mary Jane has been caught sneaking out under the cover of night. Dolores was furious when Mary Jane revealed she was going on a date with someone. A bandit boy she met during an expedition. You know, this would probably put us on the good side of the bandits. Because if we have someone related to them... Okay, Mary Jane, even if you didn't like that bandit boy, I would force you to date him, because then we'd be on the good side of the bandits. Yes, go ahead and date this bandit boy. Oh, God. Mary Jane, are you okay? Oh, he came back with soup and lots of water. Oh, no. They were hurt, but Timmy came back with food, water, a Boy Scout book, and a gun. We just sold our gun. Timmy! Timmy, I could make out with you right now. Anyway, don't mind the awkward comment. Oh god, we gotta get you. You're hurt because of that expedition. Dang it. I thought that would put us on the good side. Now I think we're targets. Alright. We gotta prepare for an expedition. Tomorrow. Once you know it, our dear Mary Jane keeps a diary for some reason, holding it in the scout book in the shelter. We have no doubts what's to be done. We must be assigned a role, and that is not what's gonna happen, because when I did this in the mobile version, someone got hurt. I think it was Ted broke his arm while reading this. Mary Jane didn't do anything. It's just he broke his arm, and they said it was unforsaken secrets. So, no, I'm not doing that, because I just used my med kit on dear old Mary Jane. Alright, everyone alive? You good? They seem fine. Respecting your privacy, she ripped out and tore all the pages, set them on fire, stomped on them, and fed them to a mutated rat outside. A bit excessive, but we all feel better now. That's what's dealt with. Wonder what she wrote about us, though. I think it's fine. Alright. I know it says he's not hungry, but it's better to do it every 5 days, just because it keeps it organized and, you know, it keeps them, like, so they don't complain in the future. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. We are going to send Ted, because he's the man of the house. But we did have that bandit problem, so we're probably going to send him out with that axe. The axe? The axe? The axe! Why no axe? Alright, well, I guess if we're not sending him out with the axe, I guess we'll send Dolores out with her bare hands. Go get him, Dolores! Why couldn't we go out with the axe? I've gone out with the axe so many times. Alright. So. Good night. We heard some suspicious sound coming from behind our door. When we peeked out this morning, we saw a letter suitcase. It had no address or name on it, but it seemed pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? This is a 50-50 chance right here. It's either it's gonna have like poisoned water and poison one of us and get us sick. It's gonna explode, hurting one of us. Or it's gonna have a random item that's either food or water, nothing else. And I think we're good for that. I'm not risking that. Not risking that. Most likely food. I hear knocking. That's probably not a good sign. It was gone the next day, so I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. I'm only dressed in white today, requesting aid. Wasting no time, she laid out a plan of what she said at bandit camp, where it claims her twin brother was being held. This is the twins ending, and we gotta help this girl, or else it's gonna be a little bit harder to live. She'll definitely regret it if she decided to help her. So, let's send Ted out, because he's the man. I know if the adult dies, that's bad, but hey. I don't really care. Because, well, actually, I do care, but I don't think there's any chance that someone dies in this scenario. The woman called a group of friends, and we set out for what turned out to be a successful mission. Fighting off the Winter End brother wasn't a problem. He was hanging off the top of some antenna next to the fence, trying to escape in his duel with a bandit leader who he had lost a hand. But the group quickly tended to his injuries, and he'll be just fine. The siblings thanked us 100 times, and they said they would definitely contact us again. When's Dolores coming back? Because I'm a little scared. Alright. This scenario, a sleazy-looking trader carried an equal scuffy bag on his shoulder and paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We can get the bag and all of its contents if we can't see what's inside. And the trader gives us an angry glance every single time we step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make the deal? This will 100% of the time be a cat. But later in the game, we can get that cat for free. And also, Ted has a chance to be allergic to cats, so... I don't know. And plus, the dog's way better. This dog named Pancake. And I forgot what the cat's name is. It's like Smirnoff or something. Yeah, never buy what can't be seen. Don't worry, guys. You'll get stuff tomorrow. Send Timmy out. See what he gets. Oh my god, Timmy's afro. I haven't paid attention to him in a while. Alright, I think Mary Jane came back. Not Mary Jane. Dolores. Yay. The whole family's back. Oh, we got a gas mask. That's not really useful, but we could probably sell it later. A soup and 2 waters. Not bad, Dolores. Now, she came back right on feed and drink day, so perfect timing. We're gonna prepare for an expedition. Our last expedition brought news. A vehicle parked just down the street. It looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone out to check it out. I'm pretty sure this is the ice cream van. So, we're gonna send Mary Jane. Please don't die, because I know a tank scenario will have that thing blow up. Oh, Timmy's no longer tired. Shocking discovery. It's a dirty ice cream truck with it was a little crispy around the edges, and it was missing wheels and some other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. It wouldn't be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive heck behind us. But what this is throughout future runs we can actually build this. In this run we might put tires on it, and in a future run we might put a cannon on it, and the next run we might find an American flag to stick on it, and the next run we'll have gas, and yeah, in every single run continuing on and on we'll find a ways to fix this car. That's what this scenario is right here. Alright. Who will be sent out? Let's send out... Mary Jane's gone out a couple times, so we'll send you... Wait, now I can send him out with the axe. Send him out... I don't want to give him the flashlight just in case we come across that. Oh wait, I have to feed him first. It wouldn't have been too much for him to miss one day, but... I feel like I want to send him out with that axe. I probably won't need it for... Oh wait, oh yeah, because we got our gun back, because Timmy brought it back. Timmy, the MVP. Alright, there's... nasty stuff on the ground. We're doing good on food and water, surprisingly well. We're able to catch a military broadcast again. This time they're asking us to get a flashlight and signal, and so we're basically giving them our coordinates. Nice. Good thing I didn't send them out with that flashlight, or else I would have been mildly disappointed. That's, by the way, that exact same scenario could have been the axe, so... Everything was going to plan, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky and able to get fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of plane engines. We're pretty sure the pilots saw us. Let's see if they can get back to us. So now they kind of know what street we're on. Have been butting heads today. They got into an argument about movie characters, specifically who would win an ultimate battle. Godzilla or the mutated King Kong? It was a tricky one. Debate. Who will come on top? Mutated King Kong or regular Godzilla? I know Godzilla is like so much bigger, but I know small things can kill big things. But Godzilla is kind of already awesome. But I don't know who's on whose side. But I'm pretty sure if we pick one, one of them's gonna get angry. But I feel like if I do pick, I feel like either way, one of them's probably gonna get angry. You know, let's just let them butt heads. Let's just let them butt heads. I don't feel like picking. But I think Godzilla would win that fight, personally. But I don't know whose side's on who. Let's see what they say about this. Mary Jane and Ted went head-to-head for hours, exchanging anecdotes and details from the lore movies under discussion. How do they remember these movies? Well, it looked like a fight, and an untrained eye was actually entertained with those two geeks. Alright. Tomorrow is your feed and drink day, don't worry. Those are good again. There's weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes? Walls? Is it something behind the door? We don't know, and it's driving us insane. We should sit down and relax. Otherwise, we might get paranoid. If we don't do this, they'll go crazy. Good thing I still have this checkerboard. Day 30. Nice. Having some fun made us forget about... What was it again? Nice. Alright. Food and water for you guys. We played a little game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept popping up for some reason. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in the living room. We always wonder what's inside, but maybe now it's time to finally find out. But who will do the honors of stealing the possessions of our nemesis? Every single thing that has to do with killing, stealing, or hurting someone will make the twin ending less likely. For example, there's an option to raid the homeless... not the homeless, the old people shelter or the school. If you do that, they won't want to be on your side. So if I pick nothing, if I pick something, they won't want to help us. But if I pick nothing, they think we're good people. I would never steal from our neighbor. By the way, that's a scenario I was talking about earlier. About the thing. We need Timmy back. Oh god. This is not a good sign when Timmy's been gone for like 10 days. He's been gone for at least 8 days. God, he's not back yet. I feel like we're about to get that. It pops up in the book when it says he's been gone for too long. Alright. Alright, nothing. We're good. Timmy's not dead yet. These are the twins. We need the medkit in order to do that scenario. So, Timmy, please come back with a medkit. Please. Dang it! No medkit. What do you bring back, though? Because I can't tell. He brought back the axe, 1 soup, 1 water, and ammo. Ammo's really only good for trading. Oh, and he was injured. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the twin ending for a long time in in-game time. Let's give him food and water. Because the second I get the medkit, I have to give it to Timmy. Unless I just want him to be left to die. Open in the name of freedom came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of survivors, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? 100% of the time I say yes to this scenario, and 100% of the time it's always ended with them giving me a free item. Please be a medkit. I'm clasping my hands together. No medkit. What do you give us? They give us 2 waters, that's fine, but like, we could have really used that stuff. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Well, let's send out Ted, he hasn't done much. Give him that axe. Yeah, that's what we'll send him out with. Because we have a gun, so we're fine if raiders come. Oh, Jesus. I accidentally turned the volume up on my headset, and when the door slammed, it sounded like a big gunshot, and I was like, ah. Ted, your son... Oh, crap. I didn't give him food and water before he left. Oh, God, Ted. When you're dealing outside, we discovered survivors fragged and the crisp eat. Give him something, and then they give you something back. Well, they may not give us something back, but we get good karma. Alright, we get good karma. Please. I hope that good karma will save Ted. The last thing we expected to hear was sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet, played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player, and I'd probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He had a friend and knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Oh yeah, these guys. If we're considered rich, they'll take random items, no benefit. If we're considered poor, they'll give us random items. We are definitely above that poverty line, so denial. You've been denied. Right. Faded away. We're not sure what those people came back. They seem harmless though. The harmless people could be trusted in these troubled times. They might be worse. They truly seem harmless at all. So let's do this. I'm so scared. Oh god. What's that glowing in your pockets to me? Oh no, mutated ants. The terrifying little ants. You give Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy is beginning atomic ant farm, and one of them has to have their way. But who? Definitely Dolores. I've never gotten this scenario before. Yeah, why would we have mutated ants? That's probably why Timmy's sick. That is definitely why Timmy's sick. 100%. Oh god, Timmy is looking worse and worse by the day. You go. Oh god, he's hungry, tired, fatigued, sick, thirsty. Oh god. Please, Ted, come back with a med kit. At least come back at all, because we need the man of the house to come back. Timmy is no man. Click next. I'm trying to click, it won't work. There we go. Alright. Oh no! Frick! Oh god, no, Ted, come back with the axe too. He needs the axe and the medkit for both the things. Ted's been gone for so long. Ted. Okay, Ted isn't dead yet. The game hasn't decided he's dead because it hasn't said anything. Well, I guess that'll keep his sanity, but like, we could, any second now, the game could just give us the option to use the poison to make a medkit, because we have the box, but we can't do it ourselves. We just have to wait for the scenario to pop up. More than enough to get Timmy reading. Alright, feels better. It shouldn't be a simple cold that kills Timmy. It shouldn't. Oh god, Ted has missed 2 feeding days. Ted's back! Oh my god, Ted, I'm giving you food and water. Ted, you didn't come back with a medkit. Or the axe! Ted, what are you good for? Food and water, we don't need any of that! Ted! Ted! Well, at least he came back. Oh well, almost every night we try to sneak up upon it, but hide as soon as possible. Open the door, thankfully it's got a handbook with us. There are instructions on how to make a basic trap using box standing. If we don't do this, it'll take a can of food. I've had this scenario. It shouldn't break the thing either, yeah. But maybe we earned a can of food? Oh yeah, we got a can of food. Timmy's gonna die. There's nothing that could save him now. Mary Jane, don't be a good for nothing. I'll send you out with none. Oh god, this is not looking. This is not looking the greatest. Let's hope she hurries back soon, very quickly. Wait, but this is a different scenario. We still don't have a medkit. It's a different scenario, but they still need their medkits. Oh god, and I forgot to feed her before she left too. I am not doing very good on this. But it was like right after, so I think it's fine. This is the cat scenario again. This is the same guy. Alright. Who's hungry? Oh god, Timmy. I want to see Timmy's complaints. He's only still quite sick. So let's give everyone that. This scenario could actually end with getting an achievement if I do nothing, but I don't feel like that's a good idea. Oh, they sneezed. Yeah, oh, Timmy's no longer tired, but oh god, that looks nasty. We dodged the bullet this time. The bullet was huge, hairy, and had 8 legs and a glowing head. Hopefully we don't have to deal with them again. Oh no. R&R. R&R. Oh god. I sent Mary Jane out with nothing, and there's now bandits at our problem. They're gonna come back like every 3 days, those bandits. And every single time they come in, they're either gonna end the game or kill everyone. The hungry barbarians. Yes! Oh my god, please live till tomorrow, Timmy. Please live till tomorrow. I can get you a medkit right now, Timmy. Oh my god, I can save Timmy. Timmy won't die. Timmy, you're not dying. 3 soup, 2 water, a lock. Oh wait, we just lost our lock, so now we can kind of live. Mary Jane was gone for a while, so gotta give her. Awfully quiet outside. Oh, we're gonna prepare anyway. I have to remember. The army isn't contacting us yet. I hope that medkit thing isn't like a permanent scenario, because I have to give it to Timmy. We have to keep everyone alive as long as possible. Maybe I shouldn't have, because now since we have the barbarian bandits. Because when we send people out, we gotta send them out with big stuff. We gotta send them out with the guns, son. Let's give Dolores food and water and send her out. With the gun. Please, do not die. I sent her out with the gun. She should be fine. I gave her food and water before she left. So she shouldn't die. Surprised everyone's alive. I made it to day 50. We're gonna lose a can of soup, but I have plenty. Yeah, I have plenty. I have 5. What? Last night, Ted woke up by Ted screaming bloody murder. He was terrified, shouting about tentacled radioactive mutants on top of his face. It turns out there was just Mary Jane stepping on his head in the dark. Ted took her personally and demanded medical care. Did Jane sleepwalk, and now Ted's gonna get hurt? Oh my god, Mary Jane! Mary Jane, you're so fat you broke his nose. This scenario is always different. If it's a flashlight, I can find a random item. If it's an axe, I can use it as a weapon, but I'll still get hurt. But like, it's either I get hurt or I find water, which I have plenty of, so I don't think it's worth the risk. Day 53. Going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They're giving us creeps, even up here. I shouldn't have used the medkit on Timmy. Shouldn't have used it on him. What's in it for us? First aid kit is a real treasure these days and a rarity to find. They can't give us the most valuable supplies away, even if it's for our friends. They're gonna give up on us soon. This is not looking good for us. This is where I could have shaved his beard, but I still need that axe. Please, just come back. Please have an axe or a medkit. Any of those two would make me happy, Dolores. You should probably make a medkit. Ted, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to die as long as Dolores lives. But we're gonna keep Ted along as long as possible because he's going on the next scavenging trip. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit smarter with my food. I'm gonna not give it to him, but I'll give it to him tomorrow. Alright, yeah, keep that. Yes, I don't sure learn that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell. Anti-destablishment Dolores has been sorely disappointed she insists on home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. No. Yes? No. No. Alright, we're gonna give Ted his food and water today. Because we gotta keep that med kit. Oh wait, no. We don't want to give it to everyone because we're gonna send him out. send him out. Wait, did we lose the gun? Oh, no, we still have the gun, but it won't let him bring it out. Why? Oh, no, there we go, there we go. Alright. Go out the gun. Oh no, we don't have poison. The next time those raiders come, we don't have any line of defense. Oh wait, no, we have the lock that Mary Jane brought back. I'm panicking. There's hope. There is hope. Sancho, the world sing along, have cute little mutated animals come to listen. Post lockpick. This scenario I like, even though I really don't need it right now. This is like the one time where I don't want the scenario, but may as well have it. If you play the harmonica, a couple cockroaches will come in, and after a few days of chilling here, they'll give you soup and water. Ted, please come back with an axe. If you come back with an axe, I will give you the medkit. I will pay him for coming back with an axe. That's our deal. Or if I use the medkit before he comes back, and he comes back with the medkit, then I'll give it to him. Nope. Wait, no. The harmonica. Wait, no. Harmonica, you get to sing to them, and if we have someone with a good enough voice, they will let us go. Did it end well? What happened? They lowered their weapons and cried a few tears, surprised by the beauty of our music. They let us live today, and we didn't even lose the harmonica. Okay, 60 days in. Ted is not back yet. Alright, now we'll use this to get free food and water. One soup, one water. Where'd they go? I don't think we got any extra food. Oh, we did. Alright. More achievements. I guess nothing new. I'm panicking for Ted. I need him to come back with an axe. Or we use the medkit for the twins. And then... walk right into the gang of filthy bandits. He's not coming back. We've lost Ted. I gave you a gun for a reason, man. Oh, no. We don't have any other weapons, so everyone we send out is just gonna die. Our situation is getting worse every day. We could see the hunger and desperation in each other's eyes. We know a teacher from a local school rescued a bunch of kids when the bomb fell. We also know what kind of supplies are in the school shelter, are part of the community, how we help stock for an emergency. So technically they're ours, right? Should we reclaim them in our hours of need? No. Good karma. Good karma. If I can give them the med kit, we can get a step closer to the ending. But we've been, like, on the same... We haven't made any progress since day 30. No progress since day 30. Frick. Timmy, you've always been the MVP. Don't get lost, Timmy. I'm giving you that map. Don't get lost. I think the map makes it to where he comes back faster, but that's just an assumption. Hey, where's that safe from, like, day 10? Yes! Alright. We get to use the medkit. Please, Timmy, I'm praying that you come back. Even though I didn't send you any weapons and I gave... If he outlives Ted when Ted had a gun, then I'm gonna be mildly surprised. Alright, we finally made progress. It took so long. Give him another taste of our harmonica. Hopefully Timmy wasn't the one doing it. Because if Timmy was the one making the good music... We live to see another day. This sort of music would protect our hearts. Frick. How do we break the harmonica? In what universe does that break the harmonica? You know what? Just for the sake of it, you know, let's give him water. Just because. I want to be nice. Alright, let's use the radio, because why not? And don't break the radio now. Alright. It's definitely not the friendly face of an American soldier, but, like... Wait a second. In what universe is this a good thing. I'm thinking of scenarios where this could end good. Because I've had scenarios where I've said something yes to something similar, and they literally took every item in the shelter, but literally nothing else. Like, the shelter was just emptied. And you can tell whenever it is going to be safe, whenever there's like a drawing of like freedom right here, then they're soldiers, but... I'm skipping, but I don't see any possible scenarios where that can end good. We're almost 70 days in. Armies and yeah, see, because we haven't done anything with the army yet, and we're not far enough into the twin ending to do anything. Because you've only done like 2 things for the twins. That's it. Timmy. Timmy, please come back. We need something. Is Timmy dead? I'm losing hope. Timmy's still alive. Come on, Timmy, I'm praying for you. Wait a second. Oh my god! This is the best deal I've ever made in my life. We're gonna get a gun! We got a gun! Alright, there's hope. We've got a little bit more hope. Just a little bit, though, because the gun breaks in your first use. Oh god, Timmy's dead. You know what? I'm just gonna feed him food and water every day from now on. I can't send him out. Man on our doorstep. He says he looks harmless, though. He's required some extra predators results from weird mutation. If we give him something, they're gonna help us on... They're gonna help us if I do this, so... What I'll do... They're gonna help the next person that goes out. They're gonna help the next person that goes out, so I'm gonna send Mary Jane on an expedition and see if those mutants help her. Because those are a ton of mutants that will help people if you give them food and water. Alright. Giving Mary Jane food and water. Take this. Go out with the gas mask, because in what universe do we need this now? Unless they suddenly airdrop 73 days in, that's real nice. She's all alone. She'll pay. Okay, we have even more defense, because I've never actually seen this lady that needs ammo help me at all. But maybe they help our raiding party. We're gonna figure this out. She could have hurt us, but she didn't. That counts for something, so we rode her with our spare ammo. The ammo really isn't useful for anything other than trading. Dead or worse. I guess slaves is the only thing I can get worse than death in this scenario. There goes our gun. Please, Mary Jane, come back with the entire freaking military on your back. Be like, hey, can I have some backup? Building a small cozy. Oh my god, this is the I think this is the last scenario for the kids. This is the last scenario for the twins. This is the last scenario. Now we just need to answer the door. Come on, Mary Jane. Come on, Mary Jane. Come on, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, please come back. If Mary Jane comes back, we're safe. Oh god. She's gonna go crazy. Or tired. It's either crazy or tired. She got tired, that's fine. I'm not gonna send her out on an expedition anyway. Doesn't really help. Okay, I've only seen 2 scenarios to this thing. You either contact the military, find a gun, or the tank explodes, instantly killing whoever you send out there. And I'm not willing to take any risk after getting this far in. So no. Assuming the radio's the military's contacting again. Now that's literally the only thing we've been able to do for the military this entire time. Oh my god, Mary Jane came back. Oh my god. Mary Jane. What did you come back with, Mary Jane? Food and water, we don't need that! And everyone's tired, so... we're stuck here. Ah, the mutants? Please, mutants? What happened? What'd they do? Did the mutants help us? The bandits on this side of the door when they help a mutated friend jump down and spawn us an aid. We had backup, but now they're not helping us anymore. I wish we could just like keep paying them every single time. Remember, if Arms, he had told us he was having a hard time finding supplies where they'd go. The first fight he asked later, he'd probably because of the parents defending. Okay, I guess more mutants just came for help, so I guess we're giving more mutants help. But they said they're gonna help us on the next party, and oh no! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! They said they're gonna help me on the next moving part. I'm just giving them food and water because why not? So I might actually send her out. Crossing my fingers. I hope this is like an airdrop with items in it or something. Anything. Alright. Dolores. They said they'll help us on the next thing, so I am trusting them with my gosh darn life. Please. They said they'd help us on our next scavenging trip. So... oh god. Let's give her, just to keep her sane. You know, the Boy Scout book usually helps with everything. Right? I think it fixes the AC, but if you... oh, she's sick. Before we could even check, it was invaded by a group of angry mutant insects. So, I would have had to do nothing in order to save myself in that scenario. Well, just gonna give her more because I don't know what else to do. Am I dead? No! I would hope they just kidnapped Mary Jane. If they just kidnapped Mary Jane instead of actually raiding the bunker, we would have lived. We made it 84 days. That was pretty good. If they took Mary Jane, it would have skipped over a couple days and saved Dolores. We were so close. We literally did the last scenario for the twins, and we just had to answer the door for them. I shouldn't have used the medkit on Timmy. I would have won. No. Well, that's our first run. We're gonna go again. Because, you know, why not? It's fun. Love this game. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da. Bum ba-da-dum bum bum. Da-da-da. Oh, hey, there's the ice cream van. It gets stuck out there and it shows you progress on it. New game. Let's go Apocalypse. Little boy. Let's hope I do good on the house this time, because I did pretty bad. Jeez, the med kit and the axe is what I needed so much last time, and I had it at the beginning, but then I just kept on losing it. Alright. Bum, bum. Alright, I'm gonna go for radio. Poison Dolores. Harmonica maybe later. Dolores. Ooh. Go. Food. 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 Back to the bunker. Last time I barely ran out of food and water. It was fine, so I think I'm gonna be a little bit less strong on that kind of subject. Why did it make a fart noise when I picked up Mary Jane? I think the game's telling me something here. Are they body shaming Mary Jane? Hello, Tanae. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna put you in my back pocket. I don't have my wife yet, do I? I think I do have my wife, actually. You're gonna need that. Gonna get the axe for self-defense. I didn't even get the dog scenario last time. Alright. I think I did actually really bad on food and water this time, actually, because I haven't been paying attention to it. Go, 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 go. Oh, just in time. Super. Oh, God. I don't know if that's a good thing that I got an achievement called Super or bad thing that I got an achievement called Super. I think I only grabbed like 3 things, and I didn't even grab the suitcase for extra items. Only 3 things of food and water, that's it. How did we do on food and water? How did we do? How do we do? Day 1. Oh, wow, we did surprisingly well. Probably because some of it was already in the bunker. These things were already in the bunker. I knew I missed the map and the flashlight. That's it. So, we don't have a gas mask. That's actually really bad. Because now I have to wait for the fallout to be gone in order to send anyone on an expedition. Unless I want to risk someone getting sick. Alright. Huh? Wait, what was that tab on the screen for? Oh! Yeah, I unlocked a challenge where I got to do certain items. I'll give her that, and keep her the bow, and I wonder what the hat will look like when Timmy has that huge afro. Alright. I'll do more challenges off camera, so that's gonna be a thing. Alright. Alright, so in this scenario, tinker, meddle, or tamper, any of those words, when working with the radio, almost is 100% of the time gonna break it. And I do not feel like breaking it this early in the game like I did last time. I'm not gonna answer for random holes in the wall, because that's what broke the radio. We're low on food and water. I don't want the contamination to get one of us. One thing you don't expect is a man of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. I'm looking at us. We are definitely in the rich category, so no. There's a lot of space and we can smell everything. One of the brakes got loose and we felt pretty sick. It's coming from inside the hole. This is the same thing that happened last time, and I just said I wouldn't investigate random noises. Well, are we gonna have deja vu, or are we gonna find a free item? I think I'm not gonna risk it. I don't know what happens if you skip this one. I forgot. I think the smell just like eventually just fades away. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was right, because I heard something moving, so it would have broken the radio. Oh my god, if I said yes to that scenario. Supplies that would be helpful for refilling the first aid kits. I know in this scenario, if you say no, there's actually a chance that they steal every item in your bunker. I don't feel like that happening on day 8. I don't think they give us anything back either, so I kind of just did that to save my own life. Today during breakfast we were startled when our maps left the wall. The nails holding it or firmly in place. It could be a poltergeist. We should perform an exorcism to get rid of it anyway. In the hole behind, we discovered some sort of safe. Like I said, in what world would something bad be in this safe? Probably this one, actually, because it's nuclear fallout. What happened? A suitcase. How do you fit a suitcase inside the safe? Do they even mention that? So at the wall, look at that happened, because found some supply. More like supply, plural. Ooh, don't want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna have to prepare for an expedition tomorrow because we are low. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup and in our water. They're getting bigger every single time we see them. Do nothing. Dang it! Oh, I thought we were gonna get lucky and get Mutant Mary Jane. Because there's a scenario where if you skip that, Mary Jane will get bitten by said spiders and she'll turn into a mutant. Alright, food and water. Who are we sending out? Today. Timmy. We don't have a gas mask, so Timmy, do you know what you're getting? I will give you so much food and water if you come back alive. Good luck, Timmy. I will give you all the food and water in the world, Timmy, if you come back alive. We'll make you better. Supplies to pretend there are props on a movie set. I know you break the suitcase if you use it, and I don't know what happens if you use the axe, so we're probably gonna cut ourselves. But it keeps them entertained, I guess. Please don't hurt yourself. Did you hurt yourself? Big Santa bus before the apocalypse, so they instantly jumped to this idea, and Mary Jane always complained. Signing in the rain lacks action, so they took the axe and improvised an extra scene. Very bloody. The most instinctive movie would have been way better if it had more axes in it. Talking about axes. When conducting a supply count, we've noticed that a can of soup is missing. We're absolutely not sure, but it was just yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Among us. Okay, anyway. So now we just gotta figure out who the culprit is. No one's got, like, soup on them. I'm not gonna blame anyone, because I feel like they'll get angry. It also doesn't... I think that's the same exact amount of food as there was yesterday. It's a worth drama argument. That would have really matured. Would have evidence who did it. We must have been mistaken counting. We'll never know for sure, but someone did steal it. They'll be taking the secret to the grave. The other day we heard a quiet knock at our door, but when someone opened it, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep. It was no suit around it, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Like I said, not worth the risk. Timmy, please come back. We have a phone call. Phone call for Mr. Krabs. Booby trap, it must have bandits around, but it must laugh. Dark in shadows, there were still our cans, but we're gone before it was gone. Alrighty. I'm gonna send Ted out in this scenario because I usually send him out for the phone booth for a reason, not that he probably has a good voice like I said last time. Flag it off my screen. Because as you can see, every single character has no long sleeve pants like Ted does. Ted is the only person I play this game with where they haven't gotten random cuts in the legs and you had to either use the axe or use the med kit. So I usually send him out on small stuff like this. Timmy's back. Right on feeding and drinking day too. What'd you bring back, Timmy? It looks like 1 can of soup. Timmy, you're adopted. Alright. Decided it'd be a good idea to get more discovered. Alright, but Timmy didn't get sick though, that's a good thing. And now we're losing the radiation fallout, so there's 0 chance of getting sick now. Day 16. Right. Whoever we're sending out, like... I'm gonna have an MVP for each game of the kids, see who's the favorite child. So, I'm gonna give Mary Jane nothing. Just like Timmy. So, Mary Jane, if you come back better than Timmy, with better than 1 can of soup, then you're the MVP of this round and you're your favorite child. That way, have the kids fight to the death. I sound like a horrible father. Radioactive wasteland, but it becomes necessarily birds. We thought it was a good idea to make this happen. There was noise outside before we could shut the doors. Pancake the dog! We got a dog! Bark! This scenario, you always have to use a flashlight. If you use the gun, it'll scare it off. If you use the poison, I think it kills the dog and just falls over later. The flashlight, guess what? It's a dog. The poor thing seemed tired. Let it stay with us for the night. And next morning, we open the door. There's going to be a few scenarios where we feed it, we follow it, and we give it a med kit. So I'm going to have to keep that med kit if we're going to have this dog in here. Let's get this radio station up and running. Wait, what happened to our radio? What? There wasn't even a tinker or a tamper. Dang, I wasn't a tinker or a tamper. Oh, well. So this is items I'll earn, items I'll get rid of. Depend, let me see this. We have checkers. But cards are sometimes used for the military. I'm not getting rid of poison for 1 water and a flashlight for 1. So you can take your deal and just shove it. I don't care if we only have that much water. I probably should have, to be honest. Oh, God, Mary Jane, come back with water. If she comes back with water, she's officially the favorite child, even if it's just 2. Oh, wait, I probably should have done it because the radio blew up. I'm so stupid. I don't think I'll need the cards for literally anything else. There's one scenario where the twins need it, but it could be between the checkers and the cards and the harmonica. There's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast transmitted in our area. Well, something blew up inside the radio. Don't blame me. We look closely at our map, we noticed some written mysterious directions. Someone wrote mysterious directions. It was one of us. Timmy, good luck to you. I know you're already tired, but this should be just a day. Less than a day. Timmy, if you found water, you're the favorite child. Just letting you know that. Really, Timmy? All he's good for is soup. Timmy, we're gonna die and you're just giving us soup. Timmy's birthday today, he doesn't even deserve a birthday present, but you know what? I'm gonna give him the Boy Scout book he already know exists. Oh, I heard a dog, so we have another scenario with the dog now. Oh, Timmy's looking right at the Boy Scout book. He's like, wasn't that always up there? We gotta share our food with him or he dies. Well, I guess it was good that Timmy brought the food, I guess. So you're not good for nothing. Nothing that I can think of that is important right now, so moving onward. Oh yay, Mary Jane's back. If you're about water, you're the favorite child, just letting you know. Mary Jane, you are no longer the favorite child, because we are on death's door right now. And we got another can. She brought another can of soup. Freaking hate you, Mary Jane. Alright, but we're gonna have to prepare another expedition. You know, I'll send Mary Jane out. Maybe she'll be untired because of this. It's good first impressions if they show you that you got a kid. That's our last water. How about we don't give it to Mary Jane because she just had it yesterday. That means we're gonna have to give it to her on the 29th, though. Geez, I'm gonna mess up the schedule a whole lot. So we'll scavenge the remains of our town and search supplies. Who will search the wasteland? You know what? Let's see if the wife will be the MVP. Good luck to you. Probably I should send them out with suitcases, but I don't know if that actually helps with how many items they bring back. I know it helps with how many items they can go out with, but not how many they can bring back. We have a fraction of water. If she doesn't come back with water soon. Oh my god. Mary Jane, you are a good for nothing. Timmy is the favorite child, but he's not that good either. If we get rid of this med kit, we're gonna lose the dog, and yeah. Oh wait, he's fine. just it's when I open tonight. Alright, nothing new. Why did the radio have to randomly blow up? There wasn't tinker, metal, or anything. Why? Just blew up for no reason. It was just like, hey, you want to listen to your radio? Okay, we can fish out a random item. Please be a bottle of water. Please. I'm doing so bad with water in this run. What'd you get? You got... That doesn't make any sense. How do you get a working radio out of the water like that? We're not gonna get the cat because we need the dog. The dog can go out and get random supplies. It's way more useful. You bet I came back with water. Oh, well, Mary Jane left because we didn't feed her. I forgot about that I had to give her on day 29. Now, who is getting this water? Why did they have to keep coming back with that? Why did they never come back? Wait, please come back with water. I'm pretty sure both those two are about to die. Both the redheads. Timmy left, but we still have Dolores. Dolores, hold out. No! Why? Why always soup? We have too much soup. Well, alright, maybe if I send him out with the map, he'll go to a soup store and grab all the soup. The horse is gonna die any second now. On our last expedition, we finally approached that nearby vehicle ice cream truck, missing a few of the critical components inside. The rest of it burnt up. But away from here, we should scavenge to reinforce it. And supply run. Let's put an axe on it. Is that like making it better? I guess we just reinforced it with the axe. That's what it looks like. Nice. I wonder what the flashlight would have done. What would the flashlight done to it? Put on working headlights? We're gonna make contact with the military. Yep, I already got that, so... Dolores lasts as long as possible. Dolores is lasting so long without water, she is like the MVP. Oh. Alright. Dolores died. He came back with water. Ted! Oh my god. Oh my god. Ted! Why Ted? Why? Well, no one can go out scavenging anymore. He broke the map. I shouldn't have sent him out with a map. That doesn't happen in the mobile version. It doesn't skip over days. If someone dies while someone's out scavenging, it just ends right there. It doesn't skip over days. I just knew that. He's gonna go crazy today. How is he not crazy yet? Yep. It's a burst of fresh air. I would have been better to just do nothing now. Please give me something for this. And I know he can't give me water. I'm pretty sure now we're gonna get Pancake the med kit. And Ted will be a little less crazy. Yep, got him the first aid kit. We're gonna have Pancake in the bunker. Pancake the dog! Pancake! Pancake the dog! Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, you guys, he's such a good boy. Anyway. Oh. Wait. Burner up. That's, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Alright. You know what, why not YOLO? Probably gonna die. Oh god, we just got sick. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. More soup! I could start a company with how much soup I've gotten in this run. Since we only use a quarter soup at a time, I could just give it to him every day. So the eyelash shelter with these supplies, and there's something to do, there's something to do about it, neighbor shelter. No, I'm not a criminal. I'm not gonna commit an act of arson. I don't know if that's considered arson. I wish that they could just sometimes just sometimes go. I might put them on a scavenging trip. Depends what we'll need in the future. I don't know how you could play checkers alone, but hey, you could play cards alone. You gotta play checkers with a dog. Imagine he lost. Played cards with the dogs. How has Ted not gone crazy? I know the dog's here, but in the mobile version, he goes crazy 2 days after someone, after he becomes the last person left. Seriously, how is he not? Yeah, if we hand him the checkerboard, they just laugh at us, so not gonna do that. We don't have any ammo. Alright, what do you want? Hey, we got the cards. Let's give him more food, because why not? Like, we have so much soup. I could sell soup and become like the most popular person in the neighborhood. Day 50. Doing way worse than the first run, because food and water is kind of a necessity if you're playing this game. And of course you can go outside. I think you can come back with a random item sometimes. Oh, he came back with a bottle of water, that's nice, but I would have preferred a medkit, because he can come back with a medkit. It's happened before, it's kind of awesome. We're gonna have to have those mutants on my side for me to send Ted out. He's gonna die, even if you know what, I have to send him out. I'm gonna prepare an expedition. Because I'm thinking about it, I just thought about it for like half a second, and... You know what? Nah. Because last time I randomly used the radio, it just exploded. I have to send him out today. The dog can watch the bunker if he wants to. Food and water. Ted, go out. Guns a-blazing. Good luck. Please do not get locked outside the bunker. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Went out 11 days. Oh. What happened? Tail off surface. Lock the shelter forever. I thought he would come back, because why would it count the days unless that was what was going to happen? Oh, well, he's dead. We survived even less days that time. Burn, burn. Burn. 4 out of 5 6 editions. Yeah, this was like the worst run I've had yet. But I'm gonna have practice off camera. See you guys in the next live stream. Bye.